Hello, I'm David Tavares, and this is my portfolio content example for dialogue systems, and with a little bonus at the end, I'll show you petting a dog. This is from my vampire game jam game called Vampire Absolution. So you are a vampire in a third person perspective here, and you talk to other people about your various dealings of the night. So I'm going to jump in here and show you some gameplay and what I did to create this. Proceed to direct.
Don't worry, my child. My dog Abel only eats cowards. And I can tell you have the heart of a warrior, or a lucky fool at the very least. Feel free to pet him if you mean no harm.
So he asked me to pet his dog. I do mean no harm. I'm not going to fight him. That is an option in this game, but I'm not going to. I can threaten him here at this point, but I'll ask him about what should I say? Oh, it's simple. So you just go through a normal dialogue, so I'll just say this.
A hunter of hunters. You have come to the correct servant of Cain for information on these wretches. In fact, I slew many of them myself tonight. Thus, I wish you happy hunting.
I'm going to be impatient with him here.
The kindred of Alderwood have fallen into sin and abandoned their dog father. How have you served Father Cain in these nights? Are you worthy of my word?
I'll boast to tell him that I've killed other hunters here.
The voice of our dark father is within you. Here, take this key I found on one of the hunters that fell in battle. May it open the door to our mutual enemies.
Okay, so he gave me a key.
I do not know which door that key will open. Perhaps Ava, the coward and love of Cain, would know. She tried to save the wounded hunter from bleeding out. Her compassion is such a waste. Ava reeks of the kind's food, which may be a clue as to where her haven is.
Alright, I'm transitioned back into play mode. And as a little bonus here, I will pet this dog. Pet, pet. Every game should have an option to pet the dog, I think. So anyway, that's the end of that. I will exit out of here. There's some errors here because I have adjusted some stuff since I've released this as experimenting, but please ignore that. So Morgan's dialogue, it's pretty simple. It just brings up this widget, and you just hit eat it, interact with it. That's here, and it makes the character be in a certain position, and it lets you be framed so that you can see Morgan, and it looks like you're talking to him. The intent of this game was to have the mouths move too, but I had to submit this to the game jam before I can implement that. This is a game jam game, so it was time gated to get all the features I want. But it's a good example of like a basic dialogue system that I put together. Back here in the widget, if you look at the event graph, you can see that each button, it plays the sound cue of what he's saying. The button itself has the actual dialogue written out, so the player can just read it. And also your various replies. I put in brackets if there's some sort of like tone in which you're saying something to give them more of an idea of what the writing intends. I also wrote this whole game as well. I did all the development for it. The only thing that I'd say contributed to this, other than of course assets which I purchased, would be the voice actors, which were phenomenal. There's actually several voice actors for this. There's a whole IMDb page for it. But anyway, what happens is it will stop their dialogue if you just want to click through it real quick, so you can hear everything. But there's just a variable that sets the sound and what's written down there. Similar for the dog, just plays an animation. Just throws in one extra animation for your character. Bend down, pat it on the head. And that's it. This was the portfolio example of a dialogue system with a little bonus petting the dog. Please check out my other portfolio examples. Thank you.